Hello, everyone. Welcome to PixelCulture, the best podcast you've ever heard. You just don't know it yet. Joining me today, Chaos, Staying Stylin', Super Fast Jellyfish, and I'm Mystic. We've got a few things to talk about today. Did I say Mystic more than once?
I don't think so.
Oh, why are you laughing though?
Mystic in here joining me is...
I did say Mystic. I just cut it out.
No, we don't cut it out. What are we going to do with it then? You know what we need to do? We need to do one solid intro and then just, use it every time.
That's what we've been doing.
No, are you
It
talking
just
about
sounds
the same,
different.
The same.
Well, yeah, make one that's just good. One that's got, sound effects and noises and...
Just play it over and over again?
Oh, God. Damn it.
You haven't watched the show. We kind of have that. We have an intro, an opening flashcard.
Every time. But it's different every time.
For each, it's not different. The music's different.
Well, okay.
But and then we have the best podcast. I know it's stupid, but it was the best thing I could think of. And nobody else had anything better.
I just got pulled 8 different ways. Emotional.
I was watching you the whole time. You're just you didn't know.
I'm confused about what.
I'm
Okay.
weenie in the butt. Like on Family Guy.
Weed in the butt.
You know?
I haven't seen Family Guy in forever, man.
Okay, well now is probably not the time.
That's true.
Rewind.
All right.
I digress.
First thing we have to talk about today. The Star Wars Battlefront beta happened. Yeah.
Just too stoned, anybody?
No. It's been a really good week.
You're throwing me off. Okay. Battlefront beta happened. What'd you guys think? Chaos?
I liked it. But they could have done more, I think.
It's a beta, John.
It was just a beta.
Yeah, just a beta, but in my aspect of playing Battlefront, there was, I think it was the last game that they had, where you were able to get into the vehicle at your choice. This one does not.
Well, it kind of does. You have to find the little, tokens, this, special weapon or whatever tokens that are, around the battlefield. And that gives everyone, more of a fair chance to get it, I guess. But, yeah, it is kind of a weird change of pace.
Yeah. Because going into it, that's what I expected. So, I was wrong.
Okay. Back to it's just a beta. I enjoyed it. It kind of gave me a PlanetSide 2 feel, Star Wars style. And I like that.
I agree.
It was difficult. Some people definitely got the hang of it quick, and
yeah, no joke.
But no, overall, I'm definitely looking forward to playing, the actual when it comes out.
Yeah.
The game looked beautiful. I gotta say, and for being in the beta, I didn't have anything as far as connection issues or anything like that. So.
And that's what it has going for it. It's an all-around good quality game.
I want to know how much, or just how far they're gonna take it in. I don't like doing too much research as far as games go.
Well,
that element of surprise.
Let's get your thoughts on it, and then I'll talk about there's some controversy going on with the game too. What did you think about it, Jellyfish?
I liked it. It was fun. When you shoot, it felt like Battlefield to me with lasers, pretty much. It really did. But I love it, so, it was fun. I like the open space, and the Darth Vader thing was cool. I didn't believe I would assume the same thing, but that was pretty sweet.
Same stuff.
Vehicles, yeah, like John was saying, that little... I agree, I'd like the vehicles to be, in an area,
where you could run over there, grab it, and take off, or...
Yeah.
Until someone
makes
uses
it
it.
feel like
Yeah,
fleshed
and
out
then it
world.
respawns,
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
like that, I could...
But I guess they made it so it's somewhat, like Brad was saying, so it's somewhat fair.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was good. I dug it. So for just a beta, yeah, it's pretty kick-ass.
Were you done talking? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Squad.
But okay, the kind of weird controversy that's coming out is it was just a beta. We only had a couple modes that we got to play. I liked it. It felt really clunky, but I was also coming off of Destiny, so not being able to like fly around as like smoothly kind of felt weird. But being able to like look up in the sky and like see crazy ship battles and lasers going around everywhere and the sound effects, it felt like Star Wars. So I dug it, but they announced that there's going to be a $50 season pass
Oh.
for DLC.
I don't think. Oh wait, just for DLC only, or like so? Can you can just play the game without?
So
buying it?
basically,
You can play the game,
$50
yeah.
for everything that you
That's
get.
Battlefield. Battlefield, you get better shit, but it doesn't really matter. It's even. I mean, you can still kick a guy's ass that has a premium package. Like it's.
I don't think it's going to provide any kind of like power benefit, but for like future story missions or future.
You'll probably get costumes, different versions of like the gun or like special guns, whatever servers.
Well, cosmetics don't generally affect
No.
the PvP aspect.
Camouflage does though. If you get a good camouflage that someone else doesn't have or hasn't seen, like you can camouflage good as like a background and like
That's true.
snipe people. So.
A lot
Oh
of
yeah, the camo's a lot different than, like getting some hardcore
Yeah,
heavy machine
gun or
gun
something.
that shreds.
True.
the stormtroopers had such an advantage on that Hoth map because they were white against that snow background.
Yeah,
Like,
that was cool.
Yeah. That's what I
Yeah.
was talking about. It's like you can get an advantage sometimes.
Like having to wait to be shot in the forehead before you know where they're at.
Yeah.
And they haven't even announced like what that $50 price tag will get you. So I'm looking forward to playing that game, and I'm probably gonna buy it when it comes out, just because that was enough to like get me hooked. Like playing Darth Vader and like
Yeah.
force choking people and like throwing your lightsaber and shit. That was fun.
So wait, did you say it's
Especially
$50
when
a
it gets all
month?
fine tuned.
Or-
No,
Yeah.
just for like the
Or
whole
one
thing.
time.
Like you'll get like
that's
each DLC package that comes out for like the season.
But see, that's not knowing how many they're planning on dropping
Yeah.
that season.
And it's spending like $150 by the time you're done. On a game.
Oh, I've already done that. Mine was 160 though.
If it's
Well,
good
you
DLC,
got physical something though. That's better than digital somethings.
if it's good DLC though, like we'll have to see because I haven't announced what it is. So maybe we won't even need to buy the DLC
Yeah.
to enjoy the game still. Like it looked like there was still plenty of stuff that we could do online and offline that would keep us entertained.
I thought there was no offline.
No, there's split screen. There's co-op split screen.
Oh, wow.
Oh, what, just running?
Even in that beta there was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll have to see, but so far so good. Just needs a little bit of tweaks, but of course it's just a beta. They still got a little bit of time. Alright, moving on to the next thing. Still in game news. Friday the 13th game has been revealed.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. This was originally called like Slasher Camp or something like that. And it was going to be like an episodic type game. And they would release different seasons with different serial killers and stuff. But,
That'd be cool.
yeah. But they got the Friday the 13th license last second. And for some reason they're doing a Kickstarter with it, and it comes out. It says it's supposed to come out this month, but I don't know. That's being very optimistic. We'll see.
With a Kickstarter, that's kind of worrisome because that might kind of suck.
Yeah, because the game's already made. Why do they need a Kickstarter? At least I think it's already
Production?
made.
Yeah, production, like slapping that shit out there, which
Demand.
Yeah, touche.
hopefully that doesn't suck.
But I don't know. We'll have to see. But it sounds fun. It looks like a game kind of like Evolved, where like one beast type character is.
Oh yeah.
Hunting the humans.
Yeah, you have 4 people like fighting like a beast type character and trying to survive, except no guns. So that's what kind of separates it from Evolved. Styling? What do you think?
Well, okay. I'm dove too much into it, but running and hiding, I just trying to figure out how the victim characters,
Survive.
play out their role. Because, like you said, it's no guns. It's not like a I mean, this is a whole another genre of survival game. It's just kind of neat. One person gets to hunt, and the others do whatever
To stomp them.
you know, to stay away. You know, stay in the shadows. You know, if it's just like a duck and dodge, you know, timing type thing. Like, you have a fully active player, that could get intense.
From what I read, it seems like there's going to be like a map. You're going to be on a map. It's not going to be too big of a map, but say like the size of like a camp with a lake or something. And there's going to be multiple ways to escape. Like you can get into a car and drive away, or if you get to the phone, you can call the police. But like that sends off like notifications to the killer, so he knows like what you're doing
On his cell phone.
and like can like he'll find you and like you'll have to stop him. So like you'll have objectives as the killer, and like when you're the victim, you just have to survive. And there's more than one way to do it. There's a game that just came out not too long ago. I think it's called Until Dawn.
Yeah.
It's got some pretty like intense
Yep.
I remember seeing that.
style horror gameplay, and if it's anything like that, even in the slightest, I think it'll be badass, dude.
I'm gonna have to look into that one.
It's fucking online gameplay of that is badass.
Yeah. It reminds me of that
Until
one
Dawn.
game with the flashlight. What was that called?
Alan Wake?
Yeah. Kind of like that. Alan Wake's pretty freaky. I like that game.
That was a cool game too.
I remember watching you tear that one up.
Do you have anything to say?
I think it'd be fun. I mean, if that's how the rounds are, if you murder, kill and shit, but I don't know. Like I don't see like I don't know. It would just get boring if you're just doing that over. Someone's a killer, someone like.
It would have to be
There's
some
gotta do
objectives,
something.
like
Yeah.
you try to send him back to where you know, back to hell.
Yeah, there's
for
gotta be
Jason,
something that's, like,
or
not super
if it's
easy.
Freddy, you find a way to put his ass back in the dream world. You know.
Is there a way for the victim characters to kill,
Kill?
the hunter?
I'm not sure. I don't know if that's really been like specified, but
Like, cut a tree down, make it fall on him.
There's
tie brick to
probably,
his leg,
like,
throw him back into Camp Crystal Lake.
it's not too like hard to imagine that there'd be some way to do that. But or he could just be invincible and like your object is to survive for a certain amount of time.
Very.
It might not have the highest replay value, but it sounds like it's got enough like of a novelty that it'd be fun for a while. Especially if like all of us had the same game and like
Running.
one of us was hunting down the others.
Yeah.
Like that would make it more fun. Nickelodeon is back, guys. The shows that we watched as kids in the 90s are all now pretty much the block that they run for Nick Ignite,
Which is kick-ass.
which makes me feel old,
Yeah, that's true.
old as fuck, and it's kind of weird that Nick at Night,
They're
like,
pulling our cartoons out of the vault.
Yep.
I don't know if it's necessarily, is it branded Nick at Night? Is it Nick at Night? Like, is it that? I know it's a later in the evening slot.
Yeah, I think it's Nick at Night. Because I remember seeing Hey Arnold about 9 and we likes watching it, so
Yeah.
I think it's Nick at Night.
It's weird that that's like cartoons, because it used to be
No,
like
yeah.
I Love Lucy
Yeah.
and like Dick Van Dyke and stuff. But that's awesome. Like that exists still. The shows that they have like running on that block is All That, Angry Beavers, Are You Afraid of the Dark, Cat Dog, Clarissa Explains It All, Hey Arnold, Hey Dude. I never really
Oh,
watched.
dude,
What
we
was
can
Hey
pull some
Dude?
shit out.
It was
of
like
there.
a ranch
Yeah.
cowboy show.
It's kind of weird.
I don't
Really, it
know.
was.
Yeah, Keenan and Kel, Ren and Stimpy.
Now, Clarissa Explains It All. You can pull some shit out of the old spank bank.
I watched that show.
I did too.
I'm not gonna lie.
Strictly for one reason. I think that was like my first crush. Like my first wet dream even, dude.
What's her name? The blonde. She's a blonde chick. Right?
Oh,
What's her
I can't remember her name, but
is
she
it
Melissa Joan Hart.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
she
Yeah, she's hot.
played Sabrina.
Yeah. That's why I watched that show too. I was like, damn.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. I don't remember that one at all. Rocko's Modern Life and Rugrats. I loved those two shows. Salute Your Shorts and the Wild Thornberries. So like pretty much all the best ones, dude. Like It's all there. I thought Real Monsters was on there too, but
Dude, that one, like, that must have been a fluke. Like, you can't even buy that show anymore.
yeah, it's hard to find. That's true.
But that's pretty
I remember there's, I don't know, my mom didn't like Real Monsters. Some of the,
It was gooey.
There was pretty good.
well, that didn't like,
test.
I don't know, she said that there was questionable audio.
I think there was like a
Yeah,
lot of
like,
things
they
about
a
just-
bit of it.
yeah, the monsters swearing and stuff, like, but you couldn't really
Not
tell.
necessarily, it's like they're adult jokes. It's like if we watch them now, we
It
would
kinda
probably
went
be like,
Dying laughing.
no wonder we're all fucked up.
It kind of went over our heads when we were kids. That's for
Because it
sure.
was nothing out of the normal. It was fucking shit that I heard growing up. My God.
But hey, like
My uncles and my own mother.
our childhood's back though. Not all of them are bad. Like Doug, Rugrats, Rocko's Modern Life's kind of messed up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one was messed.
That show has some suggestive things in it.
Stimpy, yeah.
Ren and Stimpy for sure. That show
God.
scarred me for like
I love that show.
for life, dude.
Yes.
So much gooey things like in cartoons when we were kids, dude.
And they wonder why we're all fucked up.
I guess. I guess so. All right, what I was gonna say,
Now it's all
jellyfish.
clean TV.
No, they're
Not
bringing
really.
it back.
Still not even clean TV. What do you have to say about this jellyfish?
I'm cool with it. I mean, sure, whatever. I don't watch them anymore because I don't. But I mean,
Let it live on.
I'd like to watch what's the Angry Beavers probably again. I like that show.
This
so.
show was funny. Fucking A. I miss Rocko's Modern Life.
Yeah, and that one.
And
but-
Rugrats too,
I
actually.
hated Rugrats. I don't know.
Really?
Never liked them. Never. I don't know why people did.
I thought
Yeah,
that
just
I was
hated
the
it.
only one.
I hated it, dude. Hated it.
Oh no.
Stand
really?
it.
It just,
Wasn't my thing, man.
That's my childhood, man.
But yeah, that's cool. I'm cool with that. I mean,
well, no, we had, I don't know. It's like all of us, we all watched that show. And it was like me, Tristan, Jesse, Rachel, Ori. It was like all of us, like, it was like our own little Rugrats thing. And I don't know, it didn't pull with me. I was like, my own cinematic just like staring at it.
What was your show then? What show did you like the most? Like out of that, like
Rocket Power.
Rocket Power was cool,
Dude,
dude.
Rocket
Power
Power,
was cool.
dude, I watched that like every day. And
Yeah.
Pokemon. It was like Pokemon and Rocket
Yeah,
Power.
Pokemon.
Were you more of a Cartoon Network, not Nickelodeon?
Yeah,
guy?
dude.
Yeah, I
It
kinda
was
went back
all-
and forth.
Because like they sold me on their commercials like Cartoon Network, the one place you will never see anything unanimated. Like, and I was like, cartoons,
they
24
lied.
hours.
They lied about that.
I know, dude. It was like a year later. I was watching. Oh no, what is it? Freakazoid. Freakazoid, dude. Like after watching Cartoon Network religiously for years, and then like living by that thing, like I'll never have to watch that shit. Anything outside of cartoons. So happy. And in the middle of a fucking episode of Freakazoid, it like just like cuts and like it's like a real life Freakazoid. Like it actually,
remember
it
that,
actually
actually.
like stabbed me in the face. I was like, okay, Cartoon Network, you want to do me in like that, huh? And so then I started to branch out, and
Yeah. I miss Freakazoid too. I forgot about that. I love
that
that.
show was wild,
It
dude.
was awesome. That guy was badass.
Fucking A, dude. I miss that show.
I
too.
saw Freakazoid on Xenoverse a while ago, like when I had it last. Like,
Actually, I think I did too,
pretty
dude.
cool.
That's funny. That's funny.
love that show.
All right, moving on to the next thing. Playboy is
No longer doing nudes.
they're not publishing nude photos in their magazine anymore whatsoever. They're starting with the non-nude run in March of 2016, so we'll see how that fares over with everyone.
We do, however, get to keep the very gorgeous, sexy poses.
You have to get, dude. If you get the last episode or the last issue that it'll be worth money someday. Probably.
I'm sure any of them now that are going to be like nude ones are probably going to go slightly up in value.
Yeah.
That's only gonna crawl.
But what's going to be the point to Playboy now? Like,
Did they say they're gonna go digital or anything? Just
Have you ever actually?
They
read
already
through
have.
Playboys.
well,
Or did
yeah,
you
there's
just-
a lot of good articles in there.
How
Yeah,
many
they're
did
gonna-
you actually read, or did you really only open it to touch yourself?
I've never.
I've
read
Ask
thumbed-
yourself that.
I've
thumbed and
thumbed.
skinned.
I've never beat off to a Playboy because there's nothing going on. There's nothing like.
That's not entirely true. But I consider you on. I mean,
But-
you're more of a hustler guy. You're like that dirty, raw,
It needs to be pretty rough.
like
but it's
that
better if it's actually
goddamn
happening in real life.
tin can
Magazines
size
haven't
cock
really done.
gaping an ass type shit.
The only Playboy I have is the Lindsay Lohan one.
Decent issue.
So, and that one might be worth money someday. But
Dude, she
I've
looks
never-
like a fucking train wreck.
that I guess that's
Oh, yeah?
not really like what people think of Playboy anymore. So, it's still going to be continued to like, be a magazine.
Playboy focused more on capturing the beauty of a woman more than like the demoralizing
true.
penetration.
Yeah, it was. That's actually not a bad way to put it. It's true. They focused more on like the actual figure of a woman, not like the penetration.
Just think of it as Playboy is going to be a like I don't know, like a little more
Formal.
no, like a X-rated version of Maxim.
Maxim's kind of a Playboy anyway.
It's
so
gonna be kind of like the
everything
same of
they
Maxim.
Yeah, they're just
It's going to be like
make-
one and the same though. I mean, like there's not going to be like a whole lot of difference. Like there might be like a lady in like a bathing suit.
What are they
Here and
gonna
there.
do now though? Like, does it say?
It's still going to be like the same kind of magazine. Like, but they've had a website for a long time, and like
What do you mean same? Like there's still gonna be girls in it, or
like I'm pretty sure there'll still be like some girls in it. They're just not going to be nude. Like,
he's rich enough? He's just like, whatever, I can do this. Okay.
well, he had some like discussion with his editor, and they came to that conclusion that it was for the best.
Man, he's rich. You don't do whatever.
I guess whatever works for them, but we'll see how that works out. Moving on to the next thing, we're going to go into another round of Guess That Game. This one's going to be pretty hard, and I made that way on purpose, so I'm not sure if anyone's going to get it, but we'll see if you do. Devin might. Jellyfish might.
Really? It's so
Do you know what it is, really?
Yes.
All right, save
Dude,
save-
I'm a super nerd too.
save
like,
your hand. I know.
I got this. I may have not played it, but I know what it is.
I think I might know what it is.
This is the one we used to play a lot when we were kids.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
We did.
Yeah, I know what this is.
Oh yeah, we never played this beauty.
Well,
It's kind of a disadvantage.
I kind of
for
didn't
me.
like. It wasn't for like a long period of time. Like,
I
think we should change it to where like each week someone else picks the scene.
Okay.
So that way, like
I'm down.
someone's exempt from it, and then that gives
Okay. I'm down.
Exemption.
It's a good idea. All right, we'll talk about that as soon as we're done. We'll figure out who's going to do it next week.
We've played this, Tyler. You and Brad, we've played this. Like,
It's on the DOS.
tons of times.
It's on the computer.
Back when he lived with his mom and dad, like fucking forever ago.
It might have been
ago.
before his time, though.
No, I
I
swear.
did,
you
no.
and Jay, used to play it, dude. I swear to God, we played it.
No.
times.
You even played it with that motherfucker?
I don't think I've ever played it with Jay.
You know? You know
I
John?
don't. Fuck.
Well, the closest one that comes to mind is Zombies Ain't My Neighbor. But
No.
That's the closest one that comes to mind.
I mean, that's a good guess.
I did. I have no idea.
No? You want to take a wild guess?
of all the guesses it could be.
Well, what do you think? What's going on? Like, what do you think's going on?
Pajama Man 5000.
New band. Instead of doing metal, we use only.
We'll have to do it. Just that'll be the thing of the segment is your crazy guesses. Okay. Let's see if you got it right. What do you think?
Well, technically, I was with John because that's what I thought it was Zombie ate my neighbors. Cause,
Oh, really?
so I guess I guess.
Oh, hey, do I get a
would be-
point for not thinking it was what it wasn't?
It's not. It's not Paperboy, is it? No.
No.
Goddamn Paperboy.
I was gonna say Plants vs Zombies. That's too.
This is
new,
this
yeah.
predates.
I
A lot.
I thought it was Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
It's made by Apogee. Well, yeah, I believe it's made by Apogee. Apogee software. It's on a fucking floppy disk.
Sorry, I chose the Sega over DOS.
Well, this was what I had this before I had any video game console. Jesus.
Well, I was playing the Atari then.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I grew up with a fucking Atari, 2 pinball machines, and a fucking Super Nintendo.
That's awesome.
Or, well,
That sounds awesome.
it was.
All right.
Bitch, I kick
Sorry,
ass
guys.
at home.
And literally it knew rules because it was every time I was over at my dad's house, he was like, yeah, just
I
have all
didn't
the fun you
see a
want.
Kid. I know what game that is, but I can't think of the name.
And it was so cool because he would just like unlock the thing, like let fucking quarters fall back through. I was like,
All right.
What's your guess, Tyler? Was your guess Pajama Man?
Pajama Man.
Is that even a real game?
I don't know, but he's in fucking pajamas. The backwards hat man.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Backwards hat man.
He's dead?
Yeah.
I don't think the kid's dead. That guy's dead.
Oh, he's a kid. Oh, time's up.
What is it, Peter?
What does everybody give up? There's a song that has the same title as this. It's kind of like a Halloween song, older school.
Okay, we'll sing the fucking song then.
The song it says like the title of the game, so I can't.
Well, until you said that, we had no idea. What was that?
Okay, does everybody give up?
What was that?
It was going dark, so I poked it.
No, that looked like a butt.
It was going.
That looked like somebody was like...
Oh yeah, there's some stuff downloaded on there that probably shouldn't be mentioned.
Oh!
Not the stuff. What's
Okay, does everybody give up?
It's a butt, his trouser flap.
Does everybody give up?
yeah?
All right, it's Monster Bash for DOS.
Do you just like throw pigs and shit at them?
No, you have a slingshot, but you have to save animals.
That's what it was. It was that weird.
You have to like
that's right.
shoot. Yeah,
That's right.
And like
I
aim.
remember that. Okay. Yeah, I would never guess that shit. Ever.
All right. Well, that concludes this week's episode of Pixel Culture. Why do you keep laughing?
Tyler
Because it's like the last like minute and a half of like personal like shit.
God damn it!